The NFL draft is right around the corner, a couple days away, so I am back with another Steelers mock draft. And I will be bringing you different Steelers mock drafts all the way up until the NFL draft. And in this particular Steelers mock draft, they have the Steelers with the first round pick taking a center. Second round pick, they have the Steelers taking a cornerback. With the third round pick, they have the Steelers taking an offensive lineman. Second, third round pick coming from the trade, they have the Steelers taking a wide receiver. Fourth round pick, they have the Steelers addressing the defensive line, taking a defensive lineman. No fifth or seventh round pick, 2 sixth round picks to end the NFL draft for the Steelers, and they have the Steelers with the first 6th round pick taking a wide receiver. Second 6th round pick to end the NFL draft for the Steelers, they have the Steelers taking a cornerback. So, if you can see in this here mock draft for the Steelers, they have the Steelers addressing wide receiver, offensive line, and the secondary cornerback. So you have 2 wide receivers, 2 offensive linemen, and 2 cornerbacks. Pretty balanced, and threw in a defensive lineman. So, those are always good to have, on your defense. So if you look at it, the players, in the rounds, I think in this mock draft is pretty accurate. You start off with your offensive lineman, get that line together, you go cornerback. That's a position of need as well. And you go right back to the offensive line, with another offensive lineman. And then it's a deep wide receiver draft. It's a deep draft. So, one may say no need to prioritize the wide receiver position in the earlier rounds, get your offensive linemen and things like that. That's what they have the Steelers doing in this mock draft. And then with the second, third round pick, they have the Steelers taking a wide receiver there, and then fourth round going into that defensive line. Gotta keep that defensive line fresh. You gotta keep guys there. So defensive line is always important, man. You got to get that pressure. It's all about pressure and stopping a run. The defensive lineman is interior. It starts in the trenches. And wide receiver, in your 6th round, and then you go cornerback. So I like this particular mock draft here. Like I said, it's pretty balanced with the position of needs and things like that for the Steelers. So, you can give this mock draft a grade, just like any of them, which you like, like this one, I like the offensive line addressing, that early. Because, offensive line, you can't wait around for the offensive linemen. Those guys are important, and they go fast. And then waiting around, later in 4th, 5th round, you're kind of like stuck with guys like Dan Moore Jr. Dan Moore is decent guy, but, you kind of want to upgrade, from a guy like that. So getting you some offensive linemen early, would be a good bet, especially in the first 3 rounds like they have them here, and wide receiver right where they have it. So that's my take on this here mock draft. Pretty balanced. I like it, decent. Let me know what you guys think about this here mock draft. Grades, comments, and all that good stuff, man. And the NFL draft, it's here a few days, so word is Steelers, we're going around that they may be thinking about trading down in the first round, so getting some more picks. Omar Khan doing his thing, since he came in, man. Since he took over as GM, he's been around. So he's already been in, but since he took over, he's been doing things a little different. So maybe he trades out of that first round pick and get a few more and then do some things that way. So that's why the draft is always an exciting time, because you never know until the team is on the clock and they make that pick, and then the rest follows. So NFL draft is here, a few days away. I will be giving you different Steelers mock drafts all the way up until then, so stay tuned. And thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get all the